Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.
Good morning, Adelaide. Davo, Tom and Callum here for your brekkie. Today we're joined by Francesca Bell, the Clinical Project Manager for CMAX. We're going to talk about some of the things CMAX are working on and what a career with them looks like. Thanks for joining us today, Francesca. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you guys going?
Yeah, good.
Really good. Now, Francesca, to keep things simple, what does CMAX do?
So at CMAX, we do phase 1 clinical trials. So we run a range of different projects all at once of different investigational drugs, and we basically test out to see if they're safe or not.
Yeah.
Very good. And you're the clinical project manager. So what does that look like day to day?
Look, I'm not going to lie, it's a pretty busy day. So it's usually pretty early mornings, and a lot of the days can be very, very long, but there's always entertainment in the day. You might plan something in the morning and your day look absolutely nothing like that. So every day is variety, and yeah, it's a great place to work.
Awesome.
Yeah, so why the clinical trials CMAX do, why are they so important?
So clinical trials are so important because if you go into a pharmacist and you give them a script, that product that you're buying has to go through phase 1 clinical trials. So for them to be able to put that into a pharmacy and you be able to purchase it, it has to be tested as phase 1 clinical trials first.
Yeah.
So I think everybody has a misconception that, you know, we use people as guinea pigs, but it's actually a really important process. And everybody has someone in their family that suffers from some kind of illness. So clinical trials are so important to be able to help people be able to get those products that they need.
Definitely. And everything you do is so diverse. So what has been your favourite research or study so far?
Oh, definitely the CBD studies.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Hey, what is that for people that don't know?
Yeah, so they're cannabidiol products. So please note, they do not have THC in them, so they are not hallucinogenic. But CBD has so many different ways that it can be used for therapeutical purposes. So we do have a lot of CBD studies, and they are always the best, mainly because of the participants that we get for those projects.
Amazing.
They are always very entertaining.
Very mellow. Easy going.
So what advice do you have for people looking to become a clinical project manager or get involved with CMAX careers opportunities?
So for CMAX careers opportunities, we have a wide range of different departments that all integrate and work together. So if you wanted to work at CMAX, you really could have a multitude of different skills to be able to work with us. You could be from lab, data, nursing, administration. So there are just so many possibilities in terms of finding work at CMAX. We have around 300 employees, so we're one big, very happy family.
Fantastic. All right, we're going to hop into the game now, Francesca. Basically, how this works is, Francesca, you will read out a skill that only one of us has. We need to all try and convince you that one of us is that we're all telling the truth. But then you just have to pick the one person telling the truth.
Okay.
The other two will be lying. So you're allowed to ask one follow-up question, and then you need to guess who's telling the truth.
Okay.
So
All right.
do you want to read out the skill?
Yep, so the skill is, if you look under extra skills on my hospitality resume, you'll see that I can hold 9 wine glasses in one hand.
Well, who would like to do the honours?
I'll go first. It's real weird. It's like, it sounds strange, but I worked as a clown for a little bit. And I go to like kids' parties and stuff, and there was this trick called the clumsy waiter that they got me to do. And it's like, yeah, I'd hold all these glasses in my hand, and then I'd slip on a banana, and then like fall down, and they'd break, and like everyone would laugh and stuff. So yeah, I like adapted that skill through the clown college.
Nice.
Never have I heard a faker sounding story than that.
So I used to work on a cruise ship for P&O Cruises, and I tried to carry 10 glasses one day and I smashed them all. So I now know that 9 is my limit.
Well, look, I guess my story isn't as luxurious as those two, but I just worked in a dive bar and bartending. Pretty good bartender, if I do say so.
Oh, yeah.
And 9 was the max. I actually was holding the record for a while at the pub, but someone got up to 10, unfortunately.
Which one of us is telling the truth?
I think you are.
That is correct. I am telling the truth.
That's actually the first person we've got it correct, isn't it? Yeah. Well done.
I worked in hospitality myself, so I know the skills.
Yeah.
Very good.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Francesca. Make sure to check out the CMAX website, and as always, go to freshjobs.com.au for all your job finding needs. You've been a pleasure. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.